Welcome to Minnesota. Take exit 276.
Alright, hey, how's it going? We are on our little road trip that I mentioned. So we just made it into Iowa. We are actually heading down to Stanley Martins because we are picking up a bull. We went down there about 6 weeks ago, give or take, and picked one out, and we think he'll be pretty darn decent. So we're heading down today. It is Good Friday, and I luckily have the day off. So yeah, it's start to finish, it's about a 3.5 hour drive. The other really nice thing about making these road trips, especially coming down to Iowa, is you get to see all the different types of agriculture. I mean, these guys down here are, fields are turned up already. Granted, a lot of that was from the fall, but it's neat to see what they do. Some of the terrain is quite interesting, and we definitely are making our trip with, of course, our Ohrmundt Simmentals merch. I had these hats made up, I think for Christmas I had them made up, which is kind of nice. It's been a while since we had a new hat made. And then we've got our sweatshirts. At least I do. Dad didn't wear his sweatshirt today. And here on the left, this is actually the Equity Livestock Wakan facility. We took animals there once. That it is.
Yeah.
If you look off in the distance back there, oh, and then I screwed it up. Looks like they're burning residue or something. We are in the far northeast Iowa. So right now we are on the Mississippi River Road, or the Great River Road. So you can see off in the distance there, that's all Mississippi River Valley. Well, and all of this obviously, but that water is part of the Mississippi. All right, so we just got back from our road trip. Yes, we picked up our bull. He is in the trailer right now, but we actually have some moving around to do, because as we're on our road trip, we're watching our cameras, and PZ313 had a nice red blazed bull calf. We actually watched her for almost 2 hours from start, from when we saw the bag, and she just kept up, down, walking around. So we were getting a little bit worried because we were literally like 2 hours away. So she ended up having it, no issues, which is really, really nice. But originally I wanted to put the bull right in here, at least for a few minutes, because honestly I'd like to take a couple nice pictures of him. But we're probably just gonna skirt him straight across, and he's gonna go into the long pen. It was a good trip. It's a full day, kind of gone, but hopefully it's worth it. We think it is. He turned out pretty nice, and I'll show him to you when we get him off the trailer. Attaboy. Now, I do feel a little bit bad for him. So it's a new place. He's got to figure out where his boundaries are and his pen and everything. At least he can go inside the shed because, you know, from the bale feeder south to the water, it's pretty muddy. But he only has to go down there to drink water. But he's getting either introduced to electric fence for the first time or reintroduced to electric fence. So he actually broke one of the wires over there. I got to go fix that quick. But yeah, feel a little bit bad for him, but I think he's kind of like, I'm just going to stay by the hay. This seems safe. Okay, so what is our status for this evening? So we'll start back here. Okay. So in the Green Gate pen, we put the calf that I pulled yesterday morning. Okay, we tubed it half a bottle last night. She seems to be doing good. She seems to be healthy. I fed her another half a bottle tonight. She sucked really well. We put the cow back in the head catch, but that calf is dumb. And the only reason I say that, and I say that partially joking, it could be like sometimes I've heard that like if they go through a hard birth or a long birth or something like that, like they're a little bit oxygen depleted or something, so it messes with their brain for a little while. But I'm still gonna say she's dumb because I'm literally trying to pry her mouth open to stick the teat in her mouth, and she fought me the whole entire way. So we'll just leave her for today, and we'll try again tomorrow. If we have to bottle feed her again tomorrow, we'll bottle feed her again tomorrow. All right, so then this little guy from this afternoon, we brought him in. We were thinking of just leaving him outside, but we're supposed to get some garbage weather tonight, like a little bit of rain, sleet, possibly snow come morning, and he hadn't quite jumped on yet. He's in the right area, but just didn't find the target yet. So I was able to get him. He sucked down a half bottle of colostrum, which for right now, like I'm still a proponent of like if I can get a good half bottle in him, especially on a calf that has a really good mom, and PZ313 is definitely a good mom. And it's not like she has a huge bag or big teats or anything like that. Now, on to our purchase and pickup today. So we got our bull in the long pen where we had some of those cows. It's a little muddy right here, and obviously that's muddy. There's not a whole heck of a lot we can really do about that. But it's not too bad over there. It's not horrible, I should say. And then obviously he can go in the long shed. He's got all of that. It's all nice dry dirt. And then we cleaned out a bale feeder. And so he's got all this he can play in, nibble on, all that kind of stuff. But we're pretty excited, pretty happy for picking this guy out. Like I said earlier, he was cool as a cucumber coming home. His registered name is Golden Dawn Factor. He is an Oakview Factor son. Oakview Factor is a bull that Stanley bought from Oakview Simmentals up in Canada. Oakview Factor is a Blueprint son. So he's very Blueprint's very popular bull in the full blood world, and a very good, very consistent. Like when we say we like True Justice, because we like pretty much every bull calf we've gotten out of True Justice has been good. It's kind of the same thing when you say, hey, you have a Blueprint son. It's like they're good. There's a lot of good Blueprint sons out there, and the dam of Oakview Factor is a really nice cow too, and then his maternal grand dam has some really nice genetics as well. So I liked his pedigree, I liked his background. He is pulled. All right, we just let out some cow. I think his at least his pedigree and his build at least shows he's got enough growth behind him, but still is going to trend in that moderate birth weight. You know, because for us, we have one bull and that's it. So if any heifers slip past our AI, then, you know, I'm not going to be too concerned if this guy breeds them. I also like his build. He's got a decent amount of stretch on him. he's not super, I don't think he's going to be super framey. I think just overall he's got a nice build, and being solid colored, perfect goggled, I think he's gonna throw some nice calves, and we're pretty excited. So yeah, so you're going to be seeing a lot more of him come this spring and this summer. So hope you guys liked the video. Please comment, like, and share, and hit that subscribe button. You guys have a great weekend, and thanks for coming along.